Hello, hello. Oh, baby, thank you. And I beat
Okay, let's do this.
I like to do it.
Hi, everybody.
hit that shit, bitch.
This is the Completely Inappropriate Podcast. I'm Anthony, along with Mr.
Frank.
And remember, you can find us at completelyinappropriatepodcast@gmail.com with any comments, questions, concerns, or recommendations for guests, which we haven't had in a while because we've been having such a goddamn good time by ourselves. Remember CI Podcasts on Instagram, Completely Inap with 1P on Twitter, and BitChute YouTube. We're all on there. Give us 5-star reviews and like and subscribe because why the fuck not? When you do, you get a cookie. I mean, it's not from us, but they show up in your life at some point. Frank, are you opening a bottle of alcohol? What is that? Oh, no. What is that?
It's the super coffee I was talking about like 2 episodes ago.
Oh, super coffee. Oh, that's funny. I was just looking into this Jot concentrated coffee where like it's liquid, like a little bottle of liquid concentrated coffee. You just put like 2 tablespoons in a cup of ice water or hot milk, cold milk, whatever. It's just like an instant coffee, but a liquid instead of a powder.
Yeah. There's even there's a lot of that going on. It's not that people are lazy. It's the convenience of it, because people are like,
no shit.
Like the years progress, the generations progress.
People are appreciating cold coffee a lot more.
Yeah, and so then life gets busier. People are more on the go. So that's where the money's at. Like, where do you make it instantaneous?
Yeah, well, instant coffee, I guess, is a good start. So what is this super coffee you're drinking?
Oh, it's I want to say it's sugar free. It's got 10 grams of protein. Total sugar is 1 gram. There it is. Yeah, because they're like, oh, it's sugar free, and then I take 1 gram of sugar. But
bitch.
Yeah, that it's 0 grams added sugar. Okay. But it's supposed to be healthier than regular coffee. And it's already made, so you just open it up and go. And I guess that's what makes it super coffee. But yeah, it tastes like a fucking protein shake. But I Googled, and no, it's not a fucking protein shake.
Well, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's just coffee.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of those prepackaged coffees when they're already mixed with the sweetener and everything. It just because you just don't know what the fuck they're putting in there, man. Like, unless you really break it down, and then it's usually just more sugar than caffeine. I don't know. Yeah. I don't trust them. They're always a little too sweet too. Like,
this one tastes like sweet and low. It's like like it tastes like a protein shake, but then the aftertaste is like sweet and low.
That artificial sweetener shit.
Yeah.
Have you tried stevia?
No, but I think I've heard of it.
So I tried it one day. I don't know. I guess there are different types of them, like just like the little sugar packets. There's the pink one, the yellow one, the blue one, and they're all like slightly different or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always used to use just the pink one. But yeah, so I tried stevia the other day and it completely fucked up my coffee. It tasted like shit, like just chemical peel crap. People drink that shit like it's their like candy.
Yeah, Javalia use is pretty fucking good.
Oh, Javalia coffee is the best. Have you made the switch? Are you getting that now?
No, because my fucking call me a penny pincher, but like I get how many is it? Like 3 pounds worth of fucking coffee for $8 at Costco, and then for like $8.
Gotta sell Javalia there too, though.
No, they don't. Then,
really?
Like, yeah, and then for the same price, I get a little bag of Javalia. I'm like, come on.
Well, if you're a connoisseur of like you're using it every day to wake up, like as a ritual, so that I guess.
I use it every day so I can poop. I don't use it to wake up.
Oh, you know what I've been using to poop? Milk. 2%.
Oh. Okay.
No, maybe it's whole milk, but we've been getting milk because we're having another kid, and apparently because of the crisis, the corona crisis that the country is in, that the world is in, whatever, they have lowered the Medicaid qualifications. So whereas before we would have made too much money to have Medicaid this go around, because we're in a health crisis, we're allowed to get Medicaid. So we're gonna have like free doctor visits and all that shit covered. We're very lucky, man. Super, super lucky.
Well,
Are you not following? Why are you? You
no,
just died on the vine
well,
there. Look, I'm talking to you, fucker.
no, I'm like, well, it's the fact that we have a Democratic president who,
No, that shit was.
Democrats,
But that shit was going on from
no,
Trump
but
time.
Democrats love giving away money and they believe healthcare is a human
Well,
right.
hold
So
on
of
now.
course he's going to lower the standards for Medicare.
Right, but I don't. Again, I think that was a Trump thing. During the Trump administration, it was. I think. I mean, Biden hasn't shut it down, but yeah, I don't think he actually instilled that. I mean, even if he did, I don't care. It's not like I'm one of these guys that doesn't have a fucking job and just keeps knocking his wife up so that they get more money on their fucking income tax. You know what I mean? Like I work very fucking hard and pay a lot of fucking taxes to be able to get this back out of the system.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Hey, we're broke. Let's have another kid, make more money.
It's like, yeah, you spend the 9 months pregnant and then you still have to go through a fiscal year providing for that kid before you get any sort of tax return for raising them. Now there is the free money that I am getting from Mr. Bidenian is the $250 child care credit, the EBT credit, the food.
Yeah.
So we get like 230, 240, I don't know, two something for our son to. I'm basically gonna take that $200 this month and go fix my bike though. Be responsible.
Yeah.
No, to be fair, I use my bike as transportation to and from work, so it really is, that extra money I gas. Yeah, save on gas and
maintenance. It's a lot cheaper to fix a bike than a car.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean it'll cost. I mean it's only gonna cost me like $70 to fix it up. I need to get a new derailleur wire. Fucking, I screwed it up trying to switch my derailleur out. And then I realized I had the wrong size derailleur because a friend of mine donated one to me. I won't get into the technicalities of that bullshit. That's boring as fuck. But what you been up to, man? So, hey, did you get fired after all?
No. I forgot to ask, right? I remember when I got home and I saw your text and I was like, oh, fuck, I forgot to ask. So I Googled how many employees my employer employs. And Google said 75. I'm like, wow, just under it. And but then I asked myself, I'm like, how long ago was that posted? So it very well could be.
I mean, I don't understand why you think that they have so many people, because I imagine it's within a branch, right? So
yeah,
within your city, I guess. So
yeah,
how many Dairy Queens are in the city? Only what, 2 maybe? I mean, you're in a small place. Hidalgo isn't huge.
Well, because like it's based in FAR, right? So my employer is literally down the street from where I work. And the supervisor, the guy supervising the Dairy Queens under Lynn Lee, I suppose. He was at the Edinburgh one when this whole incident happened, where now we have to pre-close at 9 instead of 5:30. So yeah, so that's where I thought, I'm like, oh, so then it's several Dairy Queens. I'm assuming it's 4 Dairy Queens, so then 25 at each. That would make it 100.
Oh my God, get to the point. So what was the end result here?
Oh well, I don't know. I
only 75. So how's it only 75 if there's 25 per?
No, Google says it employs 75 people, but I don't know how many Dairy Queens are under that umbrella, and I don't know how many employees are per Dairy Queen. But no, so then a few days ago, I was asked by my manager, because the director called in, hey, how many people have been vaccinated? And then just yesterday, my director asked me personally, like, hey, have you been vaccinated yet? I'm like, no. And I'm like, oh, so then they're gonna leave it up to the director, to see if they want to enforce the vaccine, because they're not at exactly 100 employees. And so she's probably going to enforce the vaccine. It's looking like, I'm not saying she is, but she'll probably enforce the vaccine. And so then I'll have the choice, either get fired or take the test once a week.
I don't know. I mean, well, you'd rather take the test once a week, obviously, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure
Wait, once a week, not once every 2 weeks.
No, once a week. What
Oh,
what I
damn.
last heard. First I heard once every 2 weeks, then I heard it once a week. And once a week would discourage you from not taking the vax if it does hurt, them sticking a Q-tip up your fucking nose, scrubbing your fucking brain with a fucking Q-tip. Yeah, but so yeah, I'm like, well, if I get fired, I get fired. But now I get to throw my weight around because the cook that was working alongside me, she just quit. Yesterday was her last night.
No.
Yeah, so now and I got the schedule for this week, and it's gonna be me by myself all week. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try this week out, see how it goes, and then if it's frustrating, if it goes like shit, then the following week I'll fucking nag at them. Hey, I need somebody here with me, and if I don't get anybody with me, then I'll put in my 2 weeks claiming, you guys never listen to me. So, I feel like I don't feel like a valued employee, even though I'm the only cook. So,
and I've only been working with you 2 weeks.
Yeah, my tia backed me up saying that when I went to Stephenville, she backed me up saying that at her Sonic, because she manages Sonic over in Plainview, that she always has 5 cooks at a time. At any given time, there are 5 fucking cooks.
Depends on traffic, though. If you don't have the foot traffic, then it doesn't matter, does it?
Right, and I'm only asking for one more. Like, I'm saying 2 cooks at all times in the kitchen.
Yeah, because if you have an emergency, you need to go to the restroom for any given reason, then what are you supposed to do? Just hold up everybody? Like that's unresponsible. Not responsible.
Well, that and the director's a penny pincher. That's the problem. She's like, one of my managers was telling me, because I explained to him, like, no, we now use the saran wrap this way because apparently it's too expensive. And he was like, yeah, everything's too expensive for her. I don't get it. I'm like, oh, so she's a penny pincher. And she wanted to save the milk used for the ice cream. But I don't remember if it probably was the used milk. Like after we close, the milk from the mix, save it for the morning.
That's illegal.
I'm like, that's fucking gross. But
I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I don't think you can take it out of the container, put it away, and then bring it back out.
I don't know, but it doesn't sound very, very hygienic, very safe, no. But I don't know. So anyways, there's that. So now I'm gonna throw my weight around and be like, if I don't get a fucking cook, I'm gonna quit. So yeah, because now I'm the only cook. So
well, just tell them you need a raise then.
No, because I'm already getting paid $8.50. That's above minimum wage. So I think it'd be too much if I just asked for a raise. Because for the amount of work I do, and then the stress from the nature of the job, I'm like, no, I don't think they'll pay me $20 an hour for that. $30 an hour. Come on, pay me as much as a welder, and I won't.
Are you really asking for it? Well, that might be asking a little too much, you dumb motherfucker.
No, but come on,
for maybe $1 more.
From $8.50 to $9.50, might as well make it $10 an hour. And is the job worth
$10
an hour?
No. Because if you're doing 40 hours, that's the difference between $40 a week or $80 a week. That's literally $100, 100% difference between $9 or $10. Like $1 or $2 more is a big difference in the scheme of things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I agree. I think $10 isn't too much to ask for the position that you've taken, but in the end, I mean, you can't just say that. Well, you might as well give me $10 if you're going to give me $9. Like, no. There's $40 or $80 extra I'm giving you this week. That's a big difference there. Dumbass. Like, I'll pay for you to go to Wendy's. I'm not paying for you and your parents to go to Wendy's. You know what I
No,
mean?
but the idea behind that is that if I'm gonna pay you this much, then I might as well hire another cook. Okay, good.
Sure.
Then we're on the same page. But
Yeah, even a part timer. You don't need somebody full time, just part timer. The rush hours.
well, that's the thing. I'm part time. Like I'm just like
What?
I'm at exactly 40 hours. But
Oh, well,
since
that's full time.
but since there's a 30-minute break every shift, I'm just under.
Oh, so you're at 34, 35. That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. I'm like at 38, I think. So
You're fucking on that one a little bit.
yeah, but
Uh, that's
whatever.
frustrating. Yeah, when they won't even give you full time.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, she's a penny pincher, it looks like. So that's probably why. Anyways, so the intent was all this week for me to be posting pictures about this tattoo bomb I got and talking
Oh, how
about
did
it.
that go? Did your arm fall off? Still
No,
there.
no, but like I forgot to post these 2 weeks, and I don't want my fucking uh my Insta page to be all about my fucking tattoos. So it's gonna look pretty conceited. But
Well, that's the point of doing the bomb thing, you dumbass.
yeah,
Hey, also, did you not think to do it on other tattoos? You just did it on the
no,
one?
I did, but just recently. Like I've been trying it on this. Can you see it? My fucking 14-year-old tattoo. But um like I think when I add the bomb, it looks new-ish. The colors still look faded, but the dark lines look fucking dark. And I had this conversation with my sister a few nights ago. I'm like, is it working? Like, is it really? And she's like, no, it just looks old. And
Well, it's gonna look old. The idea isn't that it's gonna. I mean, it revitalizes it to some degree, but
yes, because
it's
when I
not gonna
apply
just.
it,
It's not gonna make more color when there's no color to make. Like.
yeah, when I apply it, it's looking kind of new. When I take a picture, it looks brand new because I have such a good camera. So then I stopped taking pictures of it.
You keep saying that. Your camera's not that great, dude.
Okay.
Relax.
But so then I figured, well, if it only works for line work, then I'll try it for my fucking Seal of the Time Lords tattoo over here. And I applied it, and yeah,
Such a nerd.
it does look pretty fucking new, right? So I'm gonna wait till it dries out to see if it holds, because again, with my Spider-Man tattoo, it dries out and it looks new but faded. So I'm thinking, yes, this Lucky 13's tattoo bomb does work. It just
Oh, shout out, not a sponsor.
no, it
Blah
is.
blah.
I'm getting if I'm gonna give the discount code and I'm gonna get paid for it.
But that's
Probably
sponsoring you, not the podcast.
okay, well, my sponsor. But anyways, yeah, so
Well, now you mentioned it on my podcast, so you owe me 50%.
okay. So yeah, I'm thinking it does work. It just depends on your tattoo, because the ads on Instagram show all these tattoos with colors and in bright colors. So yeah, at first, because I was thinking it's a bomb, right? So I was hoping it'd be like the beard bombs, where you apply it for every day for a week or two, and it starts getting its shape. So then I apply it every day for a week or two, and it starts showing that it's brand new. Well,
But no.
it's been doing that. So I'm like, okay, I guess it does work. And what helps is that it doesn't smell. The Mad Rabbit that I was using had a scent to it, not a bad scent, but it had a scent to it, and I'm like, it's gonna mix with my deodorant. Fucking people are gonna be like, hey, what's that? And I'm like, oh,
Oh,
look,
that
it's like
sucks.
tattoo balm. But
Yeah.
no, this one, like, I opened it and I'm like, I was very fucking suspicious because I opened it and I was like, this is fucking Vaseline. Like,
Really?
it's Vaseline. But
No.
but no, like I guess it's something other than Vaseline because it feels like Vaseline.
Have you
But
looked at does it have like petroleum products in the
it,
ingredients list?
it probably does. Ingredients, castor seed oil, yeah, grape
Yeah,
seed oil, shea butter. Yeah,
probably that castor.
yeah, it's all fucking oils. So yeah, I'm like, it's fucking
Well, it's supposed to
Vaseline.
be
So
oil.
just get fucking Vagisil and rub it on there.
Vegetal. Oh, I love me, myself, and Irene, dude. That fucking when he's at the checkout counter and the chick asks to cut in front of him. It has like 3 kids with 3 carts when he just had like a Snickers bar or something.
Yeah.
She sees the Vagisil there. Uh-oh. Looks like this doesn't have a price on it. Let me get that for you. Price check on Vagisil. This lady has an itchy fungus from down under. Some shit like that. I fucking love that movie. Fuck you.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah. So
And
go
then,
to protectyourink.com. Look for the tattoo bomb and throw in anything else you like in there because if you use discount code Space Cowboy 69420,
oh wow, you're such an adult.
you get that's my Insta holder and that's what they used. So handle my Insta handle. So yeah, you get I think it's 25% off because I got 25% off the bomb. So I got it for $16 instead of whatever fucking price they had. Like I think like $20, 22. I don't know. So yeah, try it out. Let me know how it goes. And
this was the longest fucking commercial I've ever not gotten paid for.
So these people, I'm gonna give you a cut. Don't worry. So these people
I don't need a cut.
Okay, I ain't giving you shit then.
I
So
just need to move on now.
So these people want me, they hit me up right away, like, hey, email a full review to this guy. I'm like, I'm gonna give a detailed review on the podcast and then just a generalization on the email. So yeah, do that. Go to protectyourinc.com, look for this shit, type in Space Cowboy 69420 at the register. I don't know, as your discount code. And then let me know how it goes. So yeah, there's that and my super coffee. And we're not sponsored yet. So we're getting there.
If you're looking for a good habanero sauce, triple extra hot sauce, chili habanero el yucateco hot sauce. Not a sponsor.
Oh my God. So.
Oh no.
I helped a friend move, as we all know, right? And I had to go pee. I helped a friend move.
Move. Oh, okay. Yes. And you had to go pee.
And I had to go tinkle like every 25 miles. And yeah.
How far were they moving?
To College Station. And so then I stopped. I had to go pee and I saw a Buc-ee's. I'm like, ooh, I hope I can pull over at the Buc-ee's. You know, I hope that's the nearest gas station. Pit stop, truck stop is what it is. Right? And I did. I pulled over and I was like, great. So I went in, I peed, right? And I came out and I started doing my shopping. What's the first thing I fucking looked for? The fucking hot sauce. I looked for the fucking salsa. We just finished the Carolina Reaper sauce last night.
What kind did you get? See, I sent my wife to the store to get me some new hot sauce. I was like, look, I've been having the same habanero salsa for like a year now. I would like a Carolina Reaper or something. And she went and came back with 2 new hot sauces, both of them habanero. It's like, no. You missed the point here. They're good. They're different flavors. They're fine, but it's still habanero. Like, and I think it wrecked my stomach last night, dude. I was up at like 3 a.m. No, like at 2:30 and didn't get back to bed till like 5:30 because I was just shitting out hot sauce all night.
Yeah, like I love habanero, but like after a while it gets dull. It's like, give me something else. Yeah. So I just finished the Carolina Reaper and I just opened the scorpion salsa, I think it's called. I don't know, the scorpion one. And I have left the ghost pepper. I'm saving that for last because it's ghost pepper.
That sounds good.
It's not gonna affect me until later on. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm gonna shit fire for the whole week that I try that sauce. So yeah, like I go to fucking Buc-ee's and I go immediately whenever I do road trips out of town. I always stop for fucking hot sauces.
I always stop for beef jerky.
And beef jerky.
I always look for new beef jerkies.
Yeah.
There's that one stop. What's the name of that shop? That one stop.
It's got Dutchman or the Dutchman. I don't know, one of the two. It's outside.
I don't know, but it's got a shitload like elk, bison, pork, venison, beef jerkies. Like, and they have them all out like in a buffet line, and you pick them, and then they wrap it up like at a fucking meat market. Yeah, fucking great. And you bring it back in a white fucking butcher paper that's taped closed with it's the best. People have no idea what they're missing when they don't go to like a beef jerky shop like that. They're fucking incredible. But that place, you can get like dinner there, like chicken fried steak too. I think I swear I've eaten some good meals there. On a trip or two.
No,
I
I'm
can't
pretty sure you're
remember
talking
what it's
about the
called.
Dutchman. Yeah.
Is it just the Dutchman?
Either the Dutchman or the Flying Dutchman, one of the two. But I'm thinking, I'm like, next time I fucking head out to fucking Stephenville, I need to stop and vlog fucking so people can be like, oh shit, we should go there next time we're around Hamilton. So yeah, like I always stop for hot sauces and beef jerky. My brother was telling me about a jerky shop outside of Wharton that he would go to. And I'm like, it's not that good. Like
Okay, I think it's called Dutchman's Market in Fredericksburg.
Fredericksburg,
Yeah, Texas.
maybe.
I think that's the place. Yeah, Dutchman's
That's
Market.
probably
Yeah,
it.
that's it. That's it. I reckon.
It's off
Yeah.
of 281.
Oh wow, they redid the outside though. Looks great. Oh, you know what? Maybe this isn't it. It doesn't quite look the same.
Yeah, because it looks like a cabin, or it's literally a fucking cabin.
Yeah, but I don't know. Still don't know if this is the same spot, but it's close enough.
No,
It's
I
essentially the
had,
same thing. Shout
yeah,
out to the Dutchman.
I had a card, a business card from them. I don't know where I left it, but yeah. So there's that. Anyways, next time I go, I'll just fucking blog it. Fuck it. So yeah, hot sauces, man. I tried looking up Bucky's website for these hot sauces. They're not the same. You can buy some of their hot sauces online, but it's mostly hot or mild. I found like one extra hot, and I think they used it for what's it called, that wings show on YouTube.
Hot ones.
Hot ones. There you go.
It's a really good show. We watched Billie Eilish the other day, and I was pissed off with her fucking like. I gotta be different and edgy and cute, so she got chicken nuggets.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they gave that bitch chicken fucking nuggets. I think we got through like the first 3, and then we quit on that because she's just a little kid, dude. Like, I forget how young really is. You know what I mean? Like until you're actually talking to an 18, 19-year-old and you realize like how, I don't want to say arrogant, but just so sure of yourself you are at that age. Like, oh, I've got this. Like I'm lost as shit, but I'm figuring it out. And then because you think that there's a goal line that you're going to eventually get to and you're going to feel normal. And then once you hit like your late 20s, your 30s, you're like, oh, this shit just keeps going. Like there is no finish line. We're all just trying to fucking constantly figure this out. Then you get a little jaded towards the whole fucking concept of growing up. Because you're like, well, shit, you never end up fucking growing up. You just keep growing up, and that's fucking annoying as shit.
Yeah,
and some people can't handle that, and they fucking revert. They start wearing like fucking chokers, like it's 1990 or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Can I ask you? I gotta ask. What? I gotta ask. Why are you wearing a choker, young man?
Me?
Yes. What is that around your neck?
It's my fucking necklace. I just got out of bed. It's gonna be
Jesus Christ. You have no idea how much I've been judging you for this last fucking 15 minutes thinking this guy is literally really wearing a fucking choker on our fucking recording here. I could not believe your audacity. And then what made it even worse was for the first 10 minutes of those 15 minutes, I was like, I can't believe he's wearing a choker. Or is that just his neck roll? I couldn't tell, man. I really couldn't because at a certain angle, you were covering it on one side. It was just right here. I was like, wait, is that a neck roll? Maybe I shouldn't call him out for having a choker because then he's going to say I'm fat shaming him. But now I'm doing both.
Well, if you like it so much, let me revert it back to choker mode.
Yes, daddy. Pull you by the cross while I ram you. Hey, why?
It's a hammer, not a cross.
Oh, it did look like a cross. I was like, now that's an interesting choice. For your ensemble. Also, what's with the wife beat husband?
Tank. I think it's called the tank top.
Yeah, you can't call them wife beats anymore, right?
You can. People are gonna frown. People are gonna judge. But yeah, wife beater. Because I figured out when I was in Stephenville why they called them fucking wife beaters, because you literally look like a wife beater when you wear
Yeah,
one.
because you look like redneck, like it's an undershirt. It's like going outside in your boxers.
It is an
At least
undershirt.
it
And
used to be. Now it's more common to see it as like a tank, but even then, most people don't wear those um, in public anymore. My dad used to give me a lot of shit for wearing that. That and the whole Kurt Cobain look with the long john shirts, the thermal undershirts, long sleeved.
sure, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I used to wear one of those, and my dad used to get pissed. He's like, that's an undershirt, right? It's underwear. You're not supposed to wear that outdoors like that. I was like, well, it's a look, Dad. Like, then years later, I find out that in high school he had like this dangly gold cross earring, like he's fucking, uh, whatever, man. He's a character himself. Don't judge my fashion sense when yours was fucking dog shit too.
Yeah, so I was gonna tell you, no, yeah, that I just fucking got out of bed. I put on the first thing I reached out for that was wearable as a top.
That covered my nipples. That's all I gotta do.
Yeah,
Just cover the
yeah,
nipples.
because I don't wear shorts or pants when I record.
Oh yeah, I'm not wearing I'm in my boxers right now
Yeah,
because
me too. So
there
it's
was no
just
reason to try any harder.
yeah, I just throw this on and then as soon as we hit close, like I'm taking it off. I'm in my underwear again. So
Yeah, I know. I gotta go. I gotta throw some shorts on. I skipped my run again yesterday, so I've been trying to do 5K every day, but I've missed like 4 days, and I've been like making up 1 extra mile a day. I've been doing 4 miles instead of 3 miles, and it's just slowly chipping away at this 33-day challenge I set for myself. I feel
yeah,
great.
I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed. I might say I'm proud of you, but I'm like, yeah, keep at it.
Why? What do you mean?
Because it's like, you're not, it's cliche, but you're not a spring chicken anymore, right? So
Oh, sure
of
I am.
course,
No, my problem isn't the problem is I do too much. I also teach yoga 2 to 3 times a week. I'm fucking having another baby. I'm trying to take care of finances. I'm working a couple more hours now here and there. It has nothing to do with being spring chickeny. It's just having more responsibility. Like there's just less time. It has nothing to do with
you're an
age.
adult now.
Bitch, I've been an adult, motherfucker. You're acting like this is a whole new fucking regimen for me. This is a life I've been leading for 8 years as a father, man. Like, what's wrong with you?
So yeah, so then you're using your running to clear your mind as a form of meditation.
I also got selected to be part of a health and safety committee at work. So I've got to do training for that. Actually, I've got to do that today because I only have till the 17th to finish that or start it for that matter. And I'm also doing my 300-hour yoga teaching course now. So like, I just keep adding shit to my goddamn days, man. And I had to take a mental health day on Thursday. I ended up calling in sick and like stayed in bed almost the entire fucking day. Um, just breaking down, dude. And usually I'm all right, but I think I mentioned it last time. Did I mention last time that my mom isn't talking to me right now?
I don't think so, no.
All right, so my mom's like the only one of the family that I like call when I'm having issues or when I'm excited about something. Like I call my mama. I'm like, well, my mom will be happy to hear this or help me out with this. But because her and my dad are splitting up, I ended up running into my dad and his now new girlfriend at the Mercedes Street Festival a week or two ago, and I didn't realize that it was his new girlfriend. Like I had heard that he was talking to somebody new, but I didn't. I thought he was there with like a couple friends, and he was introducing me to this woman and the guy that was standing next to her. But the guy that was standing next to her ended up walking away after I said hello to her. I was like, oh shit. It's like I'm saying hello to the girlfriend, aren't I? But that was pretty much it, right? And they walked away. Like I was cordial, I was polite, I was a gentleman like I was raised to be by my mother and father. But I made the mistake of telling my mom that I said, nice to meet you to the new girlfriend. You're like, well, why didn't you walk away? I was like, well, it wasn't that kind of an interaction. It was real quick. It wasn't like I was, fawning over her or like being extra polite or anything. I was just being a polite person saying hello, nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
you didn't realize who it was till it was
I
over.
don't know who. No, like literally, like as soon as the other guy walked away and I realized he wasn't going to introduce me to anybody else, I was like, "Fuck!" But I had already said hello, and I was like, "All right, well, whatever. It's not. I'm not trying to make friends. I'm not going out to dinner with them or anything." I think it was like the third time I've seen my dad since they split up back in like February. But so yeah, dude, I haven't. So my mom hasn't talked to me for a few days, which is understandable. I mean, she's going through a lot. It's not a fun situation to be in. I just feel very alone, Frank.
Well, your mother has to understand that. I'm sure she understands. She just hasn't processed it yet. That whatever new girlfriend your father has, um, she's not gonna replace her. Like she's still your mother. You know, like no one's gonna take that away from her. And the other thing is that you were being a fucking adult. Like you're not gonna scorn her because she's that's not the same girl, I imagine. So she's not the
No,
reason.
that's the other thing that kind of surprised me about it. It was like, well, this isn't the one that he like
left you for.
or like yeah ended up with at the end of this whole scenario, like that ended, and now this is just somebody else. Like it's I don't even expect her to stick around, and if she does, I still don't expect to have a relationship with her or anything. Like it's just I don't know, man, a sticky situation. But so now I'm just like, well, why not just fucking look for a job somewhere else and get my family out of here? Like if I don't know, man. I feel a little whiny talking about it. Maybe we should cut this out.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Like you've been sharing, like you did say when this wound was fresh. Yeah, this is kind of choking me. When the wound was fresh, like you were saying, that when you were ready, you would talk about it, and now you've been talking about it. Like just fucking what, an episode ago, you started talking about it. So yeah, we can leave it on. Um, what else? But yeah, you're
But
not the worst.
it's just weird. I'm 31 years old. 30. How old am I? I'm 32. I'm fucking 32, bro. So I'm 32 years old. And I feel like I'm having more trouble with this than like some 14, 15-year-olds do, when their parents split up. Like, I don't know. Luckily, I've got my wife and kid and a baby on the way to keep me busy enough. But, as somebody, I don't have a lot of, this is like the most interaction I have with the other human beings outside of my wife. Outside of my wife. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
just fucking yesterday. I don't know why I was thinking, I'm like, oh, I should fucking, what was it? Yeah, I was thinking, oh, I should go grab breakfast with Anthony and maybe his family. And I'm like, wait, why would I do that? I'm not a morning person. I guess dinner at Chili's would be nice.
you can come to dinner. We'll cook dinner for you.
Yeah, but
Had you come this morning, we had fucking IHOP for breakfast. Not a sponsor, but damn, their family breakfast delivered to your door is not a bad way to go. For like 40, 45 bucks with tip.
yeah.
I got hash browns, bacon, sausage, pancakes, hash browns, all that shit just delivered to the fucking door.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll do something eventually. We gotta keep this podcast alive long enough
Do we?
for us to go to the fucking Spider-Man premiere,
What?
and talk about it, because you said no Spider-Man spoilers. We're gonna go see it and then come back and talk about it.
I didn't say I was gonna go see it. I was gonna wait for it to come out on TV and then I'd watch it then.
DVD? You want to wait till it's on DVD
I
to
said
talk
TV.
about it?
I said TV. I don't even use DVDs.
Who does?
I'm a voodoo guy. I buy digital.
Well, it could be a possibility because it's looking like we're going back on quarantine. So yeah, they could revert.
Well, we could do maybe a streaming party. Offer out like any listeners that want to watch it with us. We'll pay for it or something. I don't know. We'll figure out how to do it.
I found out you can share a screen through Disney Plus. Like you can watch what I'm watching.
Yeah,
from your house.
Viewing party. Netflix does it too, I think.
Yeah, Disney Plus does it. Like I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. Like the only fucking viewing parties we've had were fucking Kim's little marathons of what's it called? I don't know, conservative politics talking about stuff. So, what was it called?
I
Oh,
don't
the
know.
Motivated Armed Girls of
Oh
America.
yeah, Motivated Armed Girls of America with the shocker for the symbol.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the only viewing party we've
I
had.
could not understand how she couldn't see what that looked like.
She
I
probably
get it.
did.
It's the pew pew gun, right? But it's also like very I don't know. I don't see that. I was like, well, I assure you, if I do, there's plenty of other people that are thinking of it the same way. Like you just have a hand up like that says, was it MAGOA? Motivated Armed Girls of America?
Yeah. So then, yeah, like
Magua.
I commented about that and somebody liked it. So
We called her out. Yeah, no, we called her out on it on the podcast, I think. And that's when she said, no, I don't see that. I don't think many people would see that. Okay.
It's still female empowerment because
Have
I
you
don't
heard
need no
from them in a
man, I'll
minute?
get it done myself.
What's up with Tim and Kim nowadays? They disappeared off my radar.
Well, they had a flood, so I don't know how they got affected by it, but there was a flood up in their state.
Shit.
What else? Yeah, they had a kid, so I don't know. I think Kim's taking some time off of politics. Oh, okay. I just commissioned. I think
well, they just had their baby, right? Or is about to pop?
Yeah. So
No, they had it a while back, a couple months ago.
So yeah, you flashing our logo for embroiderment. I just commissioned. You're gonna hate for this. I just commissioned a tumbler from our guest Jasmine. And I was thinking of getting her to make a tumbler for the podcast. But I'm like, am I really gonna put her through that much work? Like, get a fucking surplus of fucking tumblers with our faces on it, so that they can not sell?
Yeah, why would you do that?
I don't know. So I'm thinking
just to force me to do the podcast until we get rid of them all.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe just do a tumbler for you and me with our faces on it.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah, for our coffee, every time we lift it up, we're flashing.
Yeah. So she sells 20 ounce and 30 ounces. 30 ounces for $35. 20 ounces for I don't know how much, but like coffee, I need to have the most coffee. So I went for the fucking $30 one. So of course I'm gonna show off my fucking tumbler when I get it. So I'm gonna flash it here on the pod and then be like, hey, if you want a fucking custom tumbler, hit up Jasmine. Look what they look like. And yeah, and I'm gonna do that for my personal Insta too and the podcast Insta. Yeah, so if anybody listening wants to is thinking of an idea of something, a business or whatever, we got the hookup, I guess. Because $30, $35 for the 30 ouncer. I think. Well, I'll talk about that when my tumbler is ready. But I think I did finish this. Yeah. So
all right. Well, this has been a hell of a commercials episode, hasn't it? We're just pushing products left and right. All right. So what's up, man?
No, just that this fucking episode.
Yeah, the tumbler. Don't go on about the fucking tumbler.
So long commercial.
Hey, what's going on with I know we're not really doing topics, but it's I farted. Did you hear it?
No.
Pretty loud. Okay. If you heard it on the mic, congratulations, you win a cookie. What? So did you hear about? So I know you heard about it because I texted you about China outlawing effeminate men on television.
I want to say I mentioned it in the pod, but
no,
I don't know.
You mentioned Mexico.
No, but like sometime last year,
legalizing gay marriage, right?
No, but like I think sometime last year was when this happened. That because we.
Okay, well, I'm bringing it up now because we were just talking about Mexico legalizing gay marriage, and then we have the opposite side of the fucking world making the opposite fucking decision, is taking effeminate men off. So did you look into that at all? Seems like something you would have looked into.
Oh, well, I did at the time, and it's what's going on is that they're not tolerating the fucking Western hemisphere, those ideologies. And so the thing is that when you have communism, everyone has to be in the same program mentally. Like everyone has to think the same. So if they allow LGBTQ or just fucking femboys, then
Yeah.
that's giving leeway to free thinking, and you can't have that in the communist regime. That's why they outlaw being gay. So yeah, that's that.
Yeah, they say it's for a more powerful China and healthier society. They're calling it "quote unquote" revolutionary culture, broadening a campaign to tighten control over business and society and enforce official morality. Um, again, by banning effeminate men from TV. This is according to NPR.org. So take what you will from that. The party has reduced children's access to online games and is trying to discourage what it sees as unhealthy attention to celebrities. Resolutely put an end to sissy men and abnormal aesthetics. Broadcasters must, the TV regulator said. Why am I reading it like fucking Yoda? Yeah, the broadcaster said they resolutely put an end to sissy men and other abnormal aesthetics. So, but who counts that? Like, what makes an effeminate man exactly? You know what I mean?
Someone who's flamboyant to begin with. Somebody flamboyant. Somebody who. Oh, so I was.
What is wrong with this camera that's always going blurry?
I don't know, but I was doing something I shouldn't be doing, and yeah, I got a quick glimpse of somebody dressed the way I like seeing women dressed, right? And so I was just passing by,
Please,
and then
elaborate.
Okay, fucking skirt and
skirt.
well, that's just it, like a skirt and hoses.
No,
and,
just a skirt. That's fine.
Okay.
that's good enough for me.
So then after I passed by, it was just a quick glimpse. I was like, hey. And then after I passed by, I was like, that's a dude. And then
you gay now?
No. And then I ended up close enough to that person and I saw their face and I'm like, yeah, that's a dude.
Yeah,
so
I was going through.
Yeah, that would be effeminate men. Somebody dressed like.
Well,
I guess, yeah,
sure. Like so eyeliner, makeup, but
yeah.
But do they catch them on speech too? Like if it's a straight man, but he's got a very feminine voice, do they pull him too?
Sure.
Right. Any effeminate mannerisms, anything like that? Wow, that's so fucking stressful.
I'm gonna trigger people, but anything out of the ordinary. And I say ordinary because it's less than what, 3%, 1% of the population is gay. So
that doesn't sound right at all.
Yeah. It's
only one out of every 1 to 3%. So 1 to 3 people out of every 100 person you meet is going to be gay. That seems low. Does that include bisexuality?
I think so, yeah. I mean,
and
gay, it's all under one banner.
Dude, then we're way higher than that. No, it's got to be way higher than that.
Okay, fucker. Less than 2%. Less than 2% of American races.
Hold on, fucker. You want to fucking fucker me? Why don't you fucking explain to me how many people do you think are actually taking these goddamn surveys? Where are they getting the information from? It's all just bullshit fucking government Trump numbers. You want to fucking believe in the numbers when it comes to that, but you're not going to believe in the numbers when it comes to COVID and other shit. Like if you think they're lying about one thing, they're lying about it all to make them fucking feel better about whatever fucking line they're drawing. Right or wrong?
No, that is a logical fallacy.
That's a logical fallacy,
yes.
That if they're fudging some numbers, they're fudging all the numbers?
Yes.
Well, it's just Occam's razor. It's the simplest solution. Is
logical fallacy happens because it makes too much fucking sense, so you agree with it. Yes, that has to be it. So like it sounds logic, right? It makes sense, but it's just not true. Hence logical.
What's not true in this?
It's just not true.
What part's not true?
The whole everything is, if one thing is rigged, then it's all rigged. Like no, that's not entirely true. Because when it comes
okay, well, of course, that's like the same thing that people are saying. Like if there's one bad cop, they're all bad cops.
Yes.
Okay, no, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying that I think those numbers are a little low. To say 1 to 3% of the entire world is anything other than heterosexual.
Less than 2% of America is a white supremacist, and you turn on CNN and you have white supremacists everywhere.
Right, but I know, like, if I were to take my own number study, like, I know many more bisexual people than I do straight people. Well, now, is everybody open about it? No, because not everyone is comfortable just telling people, "Oh, yeah, this is my sexual proclivity."
So
you know what I mean? The people that are comfortable with that are usually heterosexual. And the few that do admit to it are the more like maybe the flamboyant, more outwardly gay or other than.
So you're saying that because some people are uncomfortable being open about being LGBTQIA, that the gay population is more like 95%.
I didn't say 95%. I would put it up closer to like 8. You know, I would at least double it. Like,
okay,
go from 3 to 6%. That's still. No, but what did we say earlier about your fucking pay raise? There's a big difference between $1 extra an hour and $2 extra an hour. That's what I'm saying. Instead of 3%, we're talking about 6%. That's literally double the amount that they're reporting. Okay. So there is a reason that I think it's different. Am I right? No, we're not fucking experts.
Okay, so that's
you're not exactly presenting me with any actual paperwork. You're just saying what you remember.
That's still less than 10%. So
100%.
It still makes gay being not normal, you know.
Right, but heterosexuality isn't normal. It's a societal thing, though. It's the same thing as weed, man. Like, how many people were admitting to smoking weed 10 years ago as opposed to now? Now the majority of people we know are smoking fucking weed or consuming it in some manner or the other, whether consistently or occasionally. But these are the same people that were smoking in the fucking backyard, hiding from their parents in high school. You know what I mean? Not admitting it. And those fucking stupid ass surveys they'd give you in school, like, do you smoke? Do you drink? Do you do drugs of any kind? Like, have you been exposed to methamphetamines, oxycodone, marijuana, all that shit? Do you remember those?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I was smoking weed so fucking much. And I would put no every time. I'd go to the doctor and still say, no, I don't smoke, because I didn't want to get to my insurance and get my fucking insurance premium up higher. So people lie about everything. I hate I hate it when people bust out like, well, a survey says, like, bitch, you have to survey the entirety of America to get a proper number. And it's impossible to do that.
I think it's possible. I mean, how the fuck?
No, it's not, Frank. It's the reason that we can't get everybody to vote, because nobody wants to do it. That's it. It has nothing to do whether it's feasible. Like, can we get the papers to everybody? Mostly, you know, but most people get the fucking census in the mail. How many people send that off? I know not many, because I get the same fucking census 5 times in the same year. It doesn't make any sense. We fill it out every year. We fill it out the first time we get it, and we'll still receive it another 3 or 4 times throughout the year, because they just don't trust people are actually filling them out. Mm-hmm. It's weird, man. And then what explains that? So what if we did fill it out 3 or 4 times? Then are we counted as like 3 or 4 times the population here? Like, are they counting? Like,
probably it's the government.
Exactly. How is this all being processed? But that's a logical fallacy, Frank. It's the government. Just because they fuck up other things doesn't mean they're gonna fuck this up. Oh.
But no, like, if you worked under government, you know that if it makes sense, then it doesn't make government sense. So, right. I don't know.
Well, this has been another episode of the Completely Inappropriate Podcast. Do we have anything else you wanna touch on before we head out?
Yes. Lucky 13 balm. Go to go to protect. What is it? Protect your ink?
Another commercial.
I don't know, but fucking use discount code Space Cowboy 69 for 20.
You know what I find makes my tattoos like real bright? Getting them done right the first time.
No, it's because after 10 years you have to get it touched up. And my sister was telling me,
she's like, I really need to get the background. touched up. I bet we really got to go back and finish up my background on my tattoo one of these days.
Yeah, I've been wanting to email the guy so he can do me the fucking tattoo. Do me. So he can make he can make the tattoo I've been needing on this side to, yin and yang my fucking shoulders. But
I was thinking about getting a neck tattoo, man.
Oh, you should. With the
Yeah, I
beard
just
and the
don't know
hair,
what to
it'd look great.
Yeah, I just don't know what to get. I was thinking a
fair.
tree of some sort. I like the tree branches that go up because I got this lizard on my shoulder. I would like it to like be a tree that goes from my ribs all the way up, and then the lizard sitting on the tree branch, and the rest of the trees are going up.
The ribs hurt.
That was my first tattoo, man.
Yes, like I'm in pain right now, just picturing, like just imagining you getting your ribs done.
Well, it'd probably be all black, all gray wash, and just outline at first. The coloring would be a bitch.
Yeah.
But it's got to be color. I do everything in color.
Yeah. I wish I could say the same thing, but no, most of my tattoos are just black.
Mine are very nature-based.
So yeah, I might just end up getting my Spider-Man tattoo touched up. I don't want to because they might fuck it up just a tiny bit and it's gonna throw the whole thing off. So,
no, they'd probably fix it, dude. I mean, it's a good tattoo. I like the Spider-Man is done well. It really does just need to be rejuvenated.
Yeah, so I want to get it touched up by the original tattooer, but I forgot his name. I forgot his face.
I've tried looking up my ex-girlfriend's brother. I can't find him anywhere. I would love to see what he does now. Because he did a great job back when I was 19 and he was barely, getting into it more.
Yeah. Well, he's probably working a tattoo shop up north. You never know.
That's where they all go.
Yeah, like San Antonio.
All right, man. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this shit up. I got to drop a deuce and then head out for a run on this hot-ass motherfucking... Oh, no, it's only 85 degrees. Wow, it's going to be a nice one. Nice. Okay. All right, guys. Well, this has been another episode of the Completely Inappropriate Podcast. I've been Anthony along with Mr.
Frank.
Frank, where can they find us?
Here, there, everywhere they listen to podcasts, we're there. You can also find us on Instagram under CI Podcast, and the Twitterverse under Completely Inap, and YouTube, BitChute. I think that's it. So yeah, if you're seeing this, congratulations, you found us. I'm not giving you a cookie. Maybe Anthony's gonna give you a cookie. I don't know. Somebody's gonna give you a cookie. If you don't get a cookie, donate blood, get a sugar cookie.
Dude, cookies show up in your life. You don't know when they're coming sometimes, but they show up and then you're just grateful for the cookie.
Yeah.
Just like episodes of our podcast. You never know when they're going to be up, but you know they're coming. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Be excellent to each other. Ooh, what else?
Find you're happy.
Try to be better today than you were yesterday.
And think will be in the bathtub.
Yep. Frank comes from his mama. He likes pie. Say bye.
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 Okay, bye.